Okay, peace out. These automedics. Okay, I still want to give you this engine now. This M272 engine on this ML. It's also come in C300 2010 204 C204 W204. The engine also comes with 212, that's E-class, and then 221 S-class. They all carry the same engine, 29, 2010, you know, the same 272 engine. This maintainer is a general maintainer for all these engines. All these engines need this maintenance for a longer lifespan. This oil, sorry, let's go to the oil maintenance, or the oil your engine needs. This engine needs, like in our temperate region here, we have like in our temperate region here, there are oils that are good for this engine, there are oils that are not good generally for this engine. We have basically three substandard oil that all engine use. We have the 5W30, the 5W40, and also the 10W40. I think those are the three basic synthetic oil we have. Then we now have the 20W40 also. Okay, the best engine, the best oil for this engine in particular, there's something I need to let you guys know about this car that you guys don't know. Believe me, any car that is above, that has passed, it's a general knowledge. I'm here to be corrected. I'm not perfect, but it's a knowledge that I have experienced and I'm sharing it to you guys. Do you know that any car that has passed less than 150 kilometers, about maybe it's reached 1666 kilometers or 166 miles, you understand, 1,600 and something miles, that means that car has lived a very long lifespan, you understand. 160 something miles, that car has lived a very long time, you understand. You don't know how many years that car have been driving, so you won't dare or make a mistake of using a synthetic oil on those kind of engine again, you understand, because those engines have already been built up for so many pressures, you understand, so many it's prone to heat already. So when you begin to use synthetic on those kind of engine, it will cause problems to the engine rather than maintaining it. You know why? Because synthetic oil are meant to be, the viscosity index for synthetic oil is very, very high. That's the ability of the fuel to flow. So the W in those things, in those 5W30 and 5W40, the W there means winter, you understand. So any engine that is above 150 miles, it is advisable not to use synthetic oil in that engine because of the heat. It's already prone to heat already. It quicks to melt. Any oil that enters the oil gutter, it needs oil that can hold down the flow inside. You know, when you put a oil with very high viscosity, it melts quickly in the engine, and thereby causing wear and tear inside the engine, and most of the oil calories in the engine will not move or will not flow in the oil gallery. You understand? I'll still give a proper explanation on all this. And there are many things that you need to know about oil change in your car, about the right oil to use, because the basic 90, let me tell you, 70% of oil, 70% of engine problems of this day is wrong oil. Let me tell you, whether you believe it or not, it's wrong using of wrong oils on your engine. You don't know the right oil to use, you don't know the right oil to use for a particular weather. You just tell you, oh, this oil is original and it's high synthetic, and let's just use it. You don't know the use of synthetic in that, why the high synthetic oil is useful. You understand? Why would you avoid? You should try to avoid those kind of mistakes on your engine, this engine in particular. So in extent, what I'm trying to tell you is this engine, this w164 engine, sorry, w272 engine is not advisable to use synthetic oil or whatsoever on the engine. Rather, you should use oil that is either semi-synthetic or non-synthetic oil on the engine, mostly when most especially when it's above 100 miles. When it's above 100 miles, you should not make a mistake of using oil that is non-synthetic or a synthetic oil. If not, you're causing wear and tear on your engine. By day, your rings will start sludging, your sludging will start building up in your engine. Once they sludge, then smoke will come up. Then by then your rings are getting stiff. When your rings get stiff, what will be the next thing? Changing. You need to start working on the engine. You need to lose engine and dismantle and do all those things. So there are tips you need to understand. There are things you need to understand that causes wear and tear in your engine, this engine in particular. If I'm going to give you a lot of tips, there are many tips, there are many things you need to know about it. I'm just mentioning a few out of it because I'm on the road. I'm just giving you simple tips on your w164, w204, w212, w221 with 272 engine on Mercedes Benz. They are basically maintenance tips you need to, even as a car owner. You as a car owner, you don't need to take some of those things, all those work to a mechanic to fix. There are things that you need to avoid. You understand? You need to do them to avoid taking your cars to always going to mechanic. And those are the things that cause also have problem with customers. Yes, we mechanics, most of us don't tell